on the rim might be enough. Let's go.
Here we go, ready to go. Race 3 of the weekend. Great start, Jesse Stroud. He's fired up, and that's a brilliant jump off the line. He's done a good job. Dennis Charlotte's going to follow him around into turn 1 and 2. And then you've got those KTM New Zealand boys, all three of them, 3, 4 and 5. Billy Fuller, good start from Bill Thrills in 6th place there, so good stuff. Hayden Fordyce, a good start as well. He's behind Harrison Shanks, so that's your top 8 screaming down this exciting back straight levels into National Raceway. And the wind has got up quite considerably in the last hour or so these are going to be fairly challenging conditions for these lightweight motorcycle machines. But Jesse Stroud, oh, I tell you what, we've got team boss here, Mick Ruane, and Mick, that's pretty good. Jesse's fired up, ready to go here.
Yeah, great, thanks, Brad. Yeah, that wind issue was a real problem, and we warned Jesse about that. Andrew was telling him on his old OW31, the wind caught him out at the same place where Cormac got caught out today. Very on the big left loop there, you've got the wind blowing right into the side of the bike, so you've got to be real careful. But a real breeze. I think it was like one of the KTMs might have just gone through on Jesse at the hairpin, but Jesse's got him back, flicking into the left-hander through here, and a real tight bunch happening here. And maybe that the gearing issues some people may have is because if you're gearing just to be on the limiter at the end of the straight, you're going to be too short with this big tailwind pushing you along. But a real squadron packing in here, and Jesse's still leading it with the KTMs. Dennis in 3rd place.
All right, it's Hamish Simpson, the one in 2nd place there. We've got excitement for our KTM pilots as Logan Rao leading Cameron Leslie. Cameron fired up from that 3rd row of the grid, so he's now right in the thick of it. He is desperate to try and maximise his points efforts. New Zealand Grand Prix champion from last week. He's on the outside looking in, but this is a classy top 5 streaking down the back straight. Billy Fuller and Hayden Fordyce, the best of the rest there in 6th and 7th place. Then you look at, you've got Richard Ford, a good start. Nixon Frost, wonderful start. He's inside the top 12 here as well as our 300 super sporters. We've got Dust in the outside
someone down there
of the John Jones steel left-hander. So big bits of drama here. One of our front runners has gone down. We're trying to work out who it is, Mick, but this is truly remarkable stuff from our 300 paddock.
Yeah, I just don't know what happened there. Oh, it's a long way. Wasn't Jesse, not sure who that was. It Dennis. Just
no, we've got Dennis in 3rd place there. We can see Dennis
still there, so maybe another one of those KTMs. We've still got Hamish there, have we?
Yep, so it looks to be Jesse out of the bus stop. Hamish Simpson still right there in 2nd place. Dennis Charlotte, you've got Logan and Cameron Leslie. Hayden Fordyce is there. Billy Fuller's right there. Harrison Shanks. So it's definitely not one of our top competitors that's gone down. We're going to keep an eye on this one, who is tumbling down our race sheet at the moment. As we've still got our brilliant, breathtaking top 6 into turn 3. Jesse Stroud will lead them out onto the back straight. Hamish Simpson is fired up and ready to go down the back straight. They're all swerving around to try and break the slipstream, break the toe. This is great racing from these guys here, and have a look at it coming alive. And I'll tell you, the fastest on track is actually Hayden Fordyce in 6th place there. That is exciting for that young man. He's got really good pace here in the final race of the weekend.
Well, maybe someone was just out wide in there. That was it. So it looks like everyone's made it through. But that was another issue with the wind. Catching, Jesse said in the 600 race that the wind was blowing you extra deep into that turn 1 corner. But it looks like everyone's settled down, so a real bunch starting to gather up here, and through the hairpin they go again, and the KTM all over the back of Jesse through the left-hander as they head into the bus stop. A real squadron of bikes coming through now, and it's looking like this is going to develop into a seriously close battle.
Here we go. Jesse Stroud leads Hamish Simpson, Dennis Charlotte. Still Logan Rowell and Cameron Leslie. We've got Hayden Fordyce hanging onto the back of that little 6-pack there. Then you go back to Billy Fuller, who's the best of the rest, and a lonely old ride in 7th. So Billy desperate to try and catch up with that top 6. If she loses the toe, Mick, it could be curtains for the likeable young lady.
Yeah, well, Billy's obviously, we can hardly see her as she's under the screen there, the little pocket rocket. And but she's just picking up a little bit of ground there. Just that wind will be helping her, but some big moves going into turn 1. Off the end of the straight there into turn 4.
Oh, you can throw a blanket over the top 6 at the moment. They're screaming around and entering the McKissick curve. This is a breathtaking part of the track on 300 Supersport machinery. Here we go. It is still Jesse Stroud on that Passmasters Helicraft Ninja 400. He leads. Dennis Charlotte's having a good look into the hairpin. Can he find a way around Hamish Simpson? Hamish just that little bit later on the break, so he hangs on a second. The KTMs look really good in here, and Hamish Simpson up the inside. New race leader, Hamish Simpson, after just just about getting past by Dennis Charlotte. He responds, but then Jesse Stroud answers straight back. We'll swap the lead 3 quarters in a row. This is absolutely brilliant. Jesse Stroud now in big trouble. Hamish Simpson, Dennis Charlotte. Have a look at Hamish, his teammate Cameron Leslie. He's going to go up the inside and now a new top 3, Mick. This is brilliant pain swapping stuff at its best, 300 Supersport.
Well, the Orange Crush is coming. They're trying to put Jesse in the blender, but they're not getting, he's holding out. And there's our old Dennis is in there as well. He's getting squeezed. So we've got 1, 2, 3 Orange Crush, the pack. It's the squadron trying to hunt together. But Jesse, a little bit of a gap there. Hamish again making a big move on the brakes. But sometimes it's a little bit too deep off there and you lose a little bit of momentum through the left. So let's see what happens through the big loop.
So it was Logan Rowell, the fastest of the competitors last time around, a 1:11.1. So every one of those top 6 competitors, all in the 1:11s on that last lap around. This is absolutely ding-dong stuff. Jesse Stroud leads. It's Cameron Leslie up into 2nd place. So he's not only just got up to the 3rd at the start of the lap, he's not mucking around. He now wants the challenge for race wins. He is your New Zealand Grand Prix champion from a week ago, and he's hungry for some more of that success, Mick. And now look at Dennis trying to desperately hang on. This is going to be, if you miss a gear here, you're going to be way out the back. This is brilliant stuff from our Supersport 300s.
Well, big move by Hamish up the inside there. The little single cylinder, just a little bit more flickable through the bus stop, and he got that momentum into there, into turn 1. So he's got Jesse's lost ground. The KTMs are trying to work him over, but let's see what he can do on the Past Masters Ninja. And he's in the tow, and he's getting back to 2nd place. He'll be there soon. He'll have to just keep an eye on Hamish out the front and not lose that tow.
All right, Cameron Leslie, that's the one in the front here. Then we go back to Hamish. Hayden Fordyce has started a big move into the John Jones Steel left-hander. He's found himself up into about 4th place now. So Dennis Charlotte's got to be careful here. He was looking for podiums a lap ago. Now he's in about 5th place. So, drastic stuff here. Supersport 300 halfway through this absolute cliffhanger. 5 laps now remaining, and it's a KTM New Zealand 1-2. Cameron Leslie leads Hamish Simpson. Then you've got Dennis fighting hard. He's trying to find his way back into the top 4. Not going to be the case here. Jesse Stroud still hanging on to 3rd. Hayden Fordyce. This is some kind of impressive ride from this young man, Mick. He's just a young man on debut season and already in that frantic top 4. Brilliant.
Yeah, plenty of energy. I think old Dennis, these young guys are working him over. Let's see what the old legend can do, but there's a real battle going on up front, so Jesse's got to be real careful here. He doesn't lose the toe of these 390s. The D6 Motorsport bikes, well presented, beautiful looking presentation, immaculate, looking like a real factory team. Anyway, Jesse's got a toe there, and he looks like he's going to be able to hang in there. But yeah, Hayden Fordyce there in 4th, doing great. This is going to be really cool at the end of the straight here. Jesse pulling out, see what he can do. Oh, he didn't do it, but he's still in 3rd safe, so real close group there.
All right, so Cameron Leslie, he was out in the started this race, and now have a look at him. He is leading here with 4 laps to go. So Cameron Leslie and Hamish Simpson, they've had some good battles already this summer. These teammates give nothing to each other. The first one you want to beat is your teammate. That's the old racing rule. So Hamish Simpson's got himself back into the lead into the McKissick curve. Wicked racing here as we've got Hamish Simpson now ahead of Cameron Leslie. Still Jesse Stroud in 3rd. Hayden Fordyce is the quickest out of all of them on that last lap around. He's there with Dennis Charlotte now throwing it into 4th place. And then you've got Logan Rowell, the 3rd of the KTM New Zealand boys. What an exciting top 6. They tick off another lap. 3 laps to go. You've still got Billy Fuller there in what will be 7th place. Harrison Shanks on the Helicraft Racing Machine in 8th. Kieran Meyer and Richard Ford rounding in our top 10. But really, Mick, it's that top 6 we're keeping our eye on. We can't take our eyes off it, really.
Well, we were all looking for Jesse to do a slipstream move, and he actually got them on the brakes into turn 1 on the last lap and won the race from there. So let's see what he can do now. Getting a nice tow, but those boys have been real defensive.
Oh, here we go. So the KTM boys working together, trying to block the line from Jesse Stroud. He can't find a way through in the John Jones Steel left-hander, but he has got a really good drive heading into the McKissick curve. This is where those single-cylinder machines are really, really good on the edge of the tyre for a long, long time around the McKissick curve. Brilliant racing. 2.5 laps remaining. It is still KTM New Zealand that hang on to this one here, and it is Hamish Simpson, then Cameron Leslie. Dennis Charlotte's having a little look up the inside of Jesse Stroud. He's not quite close enough there. Then you go back Hayden Fordyce and Logan Rowell. Oh, this is going to be all on, and there's any one of these 6 could win from here, Mick, when they cross the line. 2 laps to go. This is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, this is amazing. Here comes Jesse. Look, who we got is Hayden and Cameron in front.
Yeah, Hamish in front at the moment.
Oh, Jesse looking up there. That was getting sketchy. biggest margin we've had.
And the fastest lap of the race too, a 1:10.6. So
4 riders with the fastest lap on this race. So it's all everyone's laying it down, and that wind is real tricky out there. So here's Jesse trying to get through here. Let's see what he can do at the end here.
That Passmasters then just got really good speed out onto this back straight and right at the end of it. So he'll grab second place ahead of Cameron Leslie, but if he's not careful, Hamish Simpson's going to try and run away with this one here. He is a little bit of a buffer as they head into the McKissick curve. Cool racing here. It is Hamish Simpson, Jesse Stroud, Cameron Leslie. Then you go back to Dennis Charlotte. He'll still have a few tricks up his sleeve, Mick. He won't be done for yet either, so don't rule out the old legend.
No, and the Passmasters boys will be glad watching this, and we've got Avalon and Jake watching it back home on Ctas. And just texted me before and really enjoying the racing, and they couldn't get down today, and our best wishes to them and their new baby Nash. And Avalon, I'm sure she'd be a fantastic mum, and that child will grow up with racing, and it'll probably be on a Pee-wee 50 when it's 2 years old. But when he's 2 years old, but anyway, Jesse looking like he's hanging in there.
White flag out as well.
White flag, so here we go.
One lap
it's
to go.
on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, it is on. Hamish Simpson now, he had a bit of breathing room at the midway stage of that lap before, but now he's got almost nothing. Jesse Stroud, this is where it all counts. This is where he gets really good at the back end of these races here, and he gets a good slipstream, a good toe, pulls up alongside Hamish Simpson, and he will be the one in the pound seat here as he breaks into the John Jones steel left-hander, a spin left up too. But Hamish Simpson, the best of the rest. We've got a little bit of a gap back to Cameron Leslie and Dennis Charlotte, third and fourth place. So we've got Hayden Fordyce, and then you go back to Logan Rowell. So it's going to be one of these two you'd have to think from here. Has Hamish Simpson got something left up his sleeve, or has Jesse Stroud just stolen yet another race win here in the 300 Supersport category? Here we go into the hip, and the beautiful right-hander here at levels, and it is not going to be there for Hamish Simpson. Where else has he got it up his sleeve? He's going to have a little look in the left-hander. Good defensive line from Jesse. This is going to be brilliant. Jesse Stroud and Hamish Simpson have got absolutely nothing between them. Hamish has a look, but he's not going to be close enough. Jesse Stroud's done enough yet again. What a performance, and another race win, 3 out of 3 for the weekend. Absolutely brilliant. He'll come home and steal that one there, Mick, and that is quality racing from a very
awesome.
Talented young man.
And that just made it all worthwhile coming down. It was a real mission getting here. So thank you to all the people who made that possible. PTS Logistics, Avalon and Jake Lewis, Rob Lewis, and all our supporters. We said, look, get down there and have a go. And Rod was happy to help us out with the 400, so that makes it all worthwhile. Let's see what happens in the Allen Ramage. We'll see you guys then.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. That is a superstar performance to do all of your work right at the back end. He's just stolen 2 races here, and he gets the perfect clean sweep for the weekend. Jesse Stroud and the Passmasters Hallicraft Racing team absolutely ecstatic, and good to hear about the stories. Well done to Andrew, Mick and the team. Everyone involved getting this young man here, and he is absolutely electric here. Hamish Simpson and Cameron Leslie carry on their great summer. They come home in 2nd and 3rd, and then you've got Dennis Charlotte there wrapping up another 4th place for him. Hayden Fordyce, what a great weekend he's had. Another top 5 for him here. He'll be loving that. And then you go to Logan Rowell, Billy Fuller. Harrison Shanks in 8th place. Lucas Scott there. But Kieran Meir rounding out our top 10 with Richard Ford and Garth Wilson, our top 12 runners. So we're going to cross down to Neil. The Trees and Gardens supported Supersport 300. What a cool race that was. And we're going to find out how it all went with Neil in the winner's circle.
Just somebody's just going to hold Jesse's bike. We're just going to do him because he's got to go out on the 600 because of that change of format. He'll still keep his helmet on. Mate, you had to work for that. That was not easy.
Yeah, I did. Once Hamish came through, I thought, oh, that's all right. But yeah, once Cameron came through as well, I thought, oh, okay, I've actually got to start figuring this out. And you guys had to ride really hard to, figure out how we're going to get them. And, we're just down the straight. They're going to hold me off down into the last corner. So, it's really good riding for both of them, and I just really had to work really hard for it.
Well done, Jesse. Let you go, matey. Thank you, guys. You can take the bike away. So well done. Of course, he'll be out there now for the 600. So good work on that one. All right, up here into 3rd place. Oh, Cameron, I was beginning to wonder whether you're even here this weekend, mate. I tell you what, you hadn't qualified the best, and you've had to work for it, mate. You've had to build up and build up and build up for this. After your glory at Ruapuna, I think things had turned pear-shaped for you a little bit here.
Oh yeah, well, you know, we didn't want it to be as easy as Ruapuna, so the bike decided to pack us out in qualifying, and we had to use the wet bike to get out, but my teammate kindly donated me a bike to use. So of all the tracks, this is not the one I want to be starting on the third row from, but we made it work. 2 P4s and a P3. I can't complain given the start of the weekend.
Yeah, indeed. I think it's always nice to hear a story behind the scene, because we're thinking what's gone wrong with Cameron. You know that there's something not right when after your wins last weekend. But hey, irrespective of bike problems, and now this wind's got up, a bit of a challenge out here at Levels.
Yeah, it was good fun, and it's a testament to the quality of the riders in the 300 class that I make one mistake and all of a sudden I'm back in P10. But it really is feisty all the way from P1 down to P20. Just some of the guys are a bit quicker than the others, but it doesn't mean they're not good riders.
Yeah, well, beautiful words. Well done, and to you as well. All right, Hamish, mate, look at us, hey? See, just relax, hey? Just relax. Well done, mate. I tell you what, work. There is no millimetre, no inch out there that you've not got to work for that pace.
Oh yeah, nah, I was going around and chasing Jesse. I managed to get in front of him, and then I heard this coming up next to me. I saw old Cap. I was like, party now. Yeah, no, it was real good racing, real challenging conditions with the wind. I ran off turn 4, I think, off onto the grass, and I managed to pull back on, and
we saw the dust and we wondered, well, who's gone down, and everybody came round, so we now found the guilty party.
Yeah, full and just tucked the front and walk away. Okay, no, we're good. Nah, good race. Hell of a good race.
Hell of a good race. What about these guys from KTM New Zealand, folks? D6 Motorsport, are they the best or what? Jesse's already gone, we can understand that, but the team is back and looking very good, and take an awesome 4 weeks off, guys. We'll see you at the beautiful bit coming up for more 300 racing, but don't go away. Reminder later on today, of course, the Alan Remage Memorial as well. So let's get it on and let's get racing. More to come. 600's up next.